Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, there was a squirrel over here. It's hidden now, lying in wait, waiting for the time to strike. You may think I'm being overly cautious with the squirrel, but think about that squirrel armed with a longbow. A tiny longbow deals quite a lot of damage to a level 1 commoner, and an army of squirrels armed like that would be a terrifying threat indeed, able to hide anywhere, strike as one, and kill many people before they even knew what was going on. Have I thought way too much about an army of sentient squirrels trying to take over the material plane? Yes, I have. And with that out of the way, let's go to Badok's district, as we have a quest that we need to start looking into. We need to track down someone called Valen Gar. This person is a potential party member, but not a party member we're going to have in our party. If memory serves, Valen Gar's home is right here, and is rather unassuming, and rather small. Hopefully the people that work here will want to talk to us and will give us information that we need, and those are some very fancy shoes that you're wearing. You know what? I'm going to have a conversation with you.
Top of the day to you.
I expect we'll be seeing more rain soon. The weather has been plain awful of late. This important announcement was given to us by Red-Shoed Peasant, and now, back to our regular adventuring. Wow, you were absolutely right! Are you prophetic? Did you know it was coming because you felt it in your magical soul? And then he left. We'll never get the answers to our questions. And thus the saga of the red-shoed peasant who could prophesize the weather continued. Let's go in, shall we? Out of the rain. Ah, there's somebody here. Hervo. Let us talk to Hervo.
If you say so.
Yes, may I help you? You're not a friend of the Master's, are you? We could try and lie here, and it may work to our benefit, but it might not. It's worth it, though, to see if we can get any information without any difficulty. Actually, I'm a friend of Valen Gar's. Do you know where I might find him? A friend of the Master's? Oh dear, he has been gone for quite some time. No, I'm afraid I haven't heard from him since those awful wizards came to see him. Some wizards came to see him? When was this? The ordeal with the coward wizards was just awful. They came here 2 weeks ago, demanding to see Master Kothala. I was just shaking in my shoes. I heard them upstairs. They demanded that the Master do something, and he refused. I remember poor Master Kothala was so upset he was shouting, he was. There was a loud crash. Fighting. I was terrified when the wizards came back down the stairs alone. They said Valen Gar had committed murder and must pay. Master Kothala had slipped away from them. The wizards told me not to say anything, but I'm desperate with worry. Do you think the Master's all right? I'm not sure, but if the cowled wizards are after him, it is likely that he is in great danger. Are you sure you have no idea where he has gone? Well, the Master has friends amongst the woodsmen and rangers. He was in the scouts, you see, up until a couple years ago. Very skilled. I don't remember any of his friends specifically. The Kothala family has a poor reputation amongst the nobles in this town, to tell the truth. Poor reputation? Why is that? Keep digging, Terry. We'll find some information eventually that will help us. The Kothalas have always had a talent for magic. Many dangerous sorcerers in the line. A bad thing in Athkatla. Not Master Kothala himself, of course. At any rate, I think it is time that you are leaving. A good day and good business to you, my lady. And off this person goes. We're not going to get much information out of him. But there are things that we could look at. Like this table, and this table, and that treasure chest. And we're going to be looking for traps, because I bet at least one of these things is trapped. We've actually gone quite a bit of time without finding any traps. Maybe none of these are trapped. This is certainly locked, though. What's in here? A tiny amount of gold. What about here? A tiny amount of gold and a necklace. What about here? A tiny amount of gold and a potion. Let's head up, shall we? Now up here there may be a clue as to where Valen Gar has gone. We have this, we have this, we have... That can't be opened. So we only have two things that we can look at, and neither of them appear to be trapped. We have 29 gold here, and a book, The History of Dambrath. I doubt that's going to help us. This is locked. Let's unlock it, and see what's within. Ooh, this looks quite good. We'll have a look at this. It's a clue for sure. There's a unique sprite for it after all. This is a tax assessment for one Valen Gar Corthala. It lists holdings in the city of Athkatla and a cabin in the Umar Hills. We have our lead. We're going to have to go and follow that. To do that, we're going to need to leave Athkatla. We've pretty much done all that we can do here anyway for the time being. Hopefully the quest that was given to Hexad isn't a timed one, as we're going to be gone for some time. I imagine if it is timed, we'll get a warning that we'll need to go and do it. Also, I like... Now there's a movie you don't see that often. The transition from night to day. And it's a good thing that we had the Cloak of Dragomir equipped on Hexad, otherwise she'd be in a lot of trouble right now. Let us save, and let us take our first tentative steps out into the countryside of Arm. To do that, we need to go to the city gates, an area we haven't been to yet, and it's not very big if memory serves. There are people that we can talk to, though. There is this town crier. There's also Flydian. Let's go talk to Flydian, shall we? There's lots of music here that's not really heard anywhere else. Hello, how are you?
What you want?
Hello. Can I help you? Actually, perhaps you could help me.
Help you? Who are you and what do you mean?
I'm a messenger sent by the High Merchant of Trade Meat to find someone to help our town. You look like adventurers. You might be just the sort of help we need.
Who is this High Merchant?
He is Lord Logan Coprith, Mayor and High Merchant of Trade Meat. He's willing to offer a substantial reward for anyone who can help Trade Meat out of its... difficulties.
What kind of difficulties are you referring to?
The town is under attack by forest animals. The High Merchant thinks druids may be responsible, but we haven't the manpower to find them and stop it.
Why would druids be attacking Trade Meat? I've never heard of such a thing.
Nobody knows why we're being attacked. We've done nothing to deserve this. We're not even positive the druids are responsible. They've never done anything like this before. The townsfolk are growing angry, however, and Lord Logan wishes to resolve this before anything unfortunate occurs.
Suppose I decide to help you. I need to gather coin to aid a friend being held by the cowled wizards. Is there a reward involved?
I'm not sure how much it is, but it will be a large one. Lord Logan is wealthy and desperate for some help, you see.
Where is this town?
Here, I can show you on your map. Do you think you might be able to help us?
Yes, I think I can. I've been known to deal with such things in the past.
Excellent. I'll send word to Lord Logan to expect you. Thank you for your assistance.
Well, the pay best be bloody well worth it if I'm to be wandering through the wilderness hacking away at bears and squirrels and other such beasties. Do you remember what I was saying about how dangerous an army of sentient squirrels with longbows are? Very dangerous. So we have a quest and that person literally disappeared out of existence.
Now I will fade out of being. Wait, what?
And in a scream, he was gone. There's a place here we can have a look at. There's also this person, a soldier, and Bandon. We could speak to this commoner. Is there anything here? There is this building we could go and have a look at first. The Crooked Crane. Let's go in.
Suppose I can extend you my hand, though I'll have to wash it after.
They're breaking up. Tell your neighbors. Ulava and Tiro. It finally happened. What are you yelling about, sir? Who are Ulava and Tiro? You are not from here if you are not excited by my words. Disregard them if they mean nothing to you. I will tell those that do care. I will listen intently if you tell. It's not something that should concern an outsider. You're not one of those nosy adventuring types, are you? Don't you go meddling. We don't need any strangers going near those two. The best thing for their families is if they stop seeing each other. The families are conspiring to keep them apart. Why? You don't know anything about it, and I suggest you keep it that way. We don't want to draw attention to this. It would be a shame to involve the guards in this. They're good kids, just misguided. You stay out of it. Maybe there's something going on that we can help with. Maybe this person can give us more info. Maybe we can buy a drink from Gronkana. And there is Guerra here. Let's talk to you first.
Yes, it's a sorry excuse for a bar, I tell you. Cut a man off after 5 or 6 just because he's out of coin? What? What are you staring at? Never seen a man, before?
You don't like a man of the world. What's going on around here?
Going on? Nothing at all. This here's the outskirts of Athkatla, so nothing real important goes on. Well, not unless you count Tiro and Ulava. Fighting lots lately. Local celebrities, really. Yes, ma'am. Ain't a soul in this place that ain't watching them. Best you leave them alone, though. Let nature do its work for 'em. Yep, used to be nice kids. Don't know what went wrong. Excuse me, I'm going to throw violently in the corner.
And we'll leave you be. Time to talk to you. You might have info for
I
us.
hope our establishment's to your liking.
If you need an ale or whatnot, you'll have to get it from Gronkana at the bar. Our patrons serve themselves. I don't require anyone to wait upon me. I'll serve myself like the rest when I buy. You'll fit right in then. We treat everyone equally in here, mostly because they are the nobles stay in the city. Let's talk to you. See what information we can get.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
Who's my new friend there? Smile and stay a day or two. You got the coin, you'll always be welcome. Not the fanciest lodging, but I'll lay a blanket in my stables for you if you need. It's more comfortable than it sounds.
Can you tell me anything about Ulava and Tiro?
That isn't your affair. Suffice to say that they aren't welcome in here while they're together. Leave it be. They don't concern you.
This sounds like it's going to concern us. We're going to save, and we are going to meddle. Let's see if one of them's up here. Can't hurt to have a look. We have Tiro and Ulava. They're right here. Let's go over, shall we? And say hi.
Something on your mind?
So, Ulava. That's it then? Tiro, I guess so. Nobody wants us together. Guess we shouldn't be. That's what my family says too. I didn't think we did that bad. A few scraps here and there. It was fun, while it lasted. I guess I have to settle down, though. Yeah. Father said he can't keep it quiet any longer. Don't know what the fuss is about, though. It's not like it's their lives. Guess they're embarrassed. Yeah, I guess. Hey, looks like we have an audience. Hey you! Get a portrait painted. It lasts longer. I'm Terry Coleman. I heard about your families trying to split you two up. Word certainly gets around. Hear that, Ulava? We're famous. Your father couldn't keep it totally quiet. I like that. I feel important. It's kind of interesting. What did you hear, stranger? What are they saying? It doesn't matter. Don't listen to them. Love is all that matters in the end. Is it? Is that all that matters? Even if you do things that others don't approve of? Things that they think are very bad and try to cover up so people don't find out? What did I just say about love? It's all that matters. Live the dream. Love. Yeah.
The complete and total stranger is right. You know, I think so too. What do we care what others think? This life is too short to worry about it. Wonderfully short and getting shorter. Damn them! Damn them all! Let's go for it! You are so right, Olava. Let's make our time short and sweet. Like we planned. Larger than life. Thanks, Terry Coleman. We owe this all to you. That's right. Everything we do, we'll dedicate to you. Absolutely. Damn the parents. We'll let people know what a stranger has done for us.
And off they go! Or not, because we're blocking the way. Aha! And now they're gone. Disappearing into non-existence.
Yes.
This is something you can completely avoid if you don't go to this place, but it's worth it just to ruin absolutely everything that those families are planning. I believe those two are a definite homage to Romeo and Juliet. And my, have we thrown a spanner in the works. Let's get some trap detection going, shall we? Because we need to figure out if any of these can be opened, and I really should have just pressed tab, because none of them could be opened. We need to head downstairs now. Will there be any repercussions for what we just done?
You are doing nothing for my morale, you know. Wasteful behavior and leaving me like this.
It's not our fault, Edwina. If we did have a way to change you back, we would have done so by now. But you're the only arcane caster in the party, so it's really all up to you.
If that's what
I got some cheap beer for you.
Any change dialogue here? No, not really, apart from the fact that we can't ask about those two again.
yes.
Let's go over here instead and have another conversation with our good friend here, who's not actually our good friend. We just want to see if there's... Ooh, hello! What do we have here?
Best you can manage.
Something we can open? What is this? A secret way further in. Let's go.
Not to it.
Long have I rested in the halls below the old city. Long have I been at peace. Your disturbance shall not go unpunished. Well, we found a lich, everyone. Oh, goody! There are no oh goodies here. We haven't rested for a while. We don't have haste available. We don't have lots of things available. Oh dear. Time to fight, eh? Time to fight really, really hard, because this is going to be a tricky encounter indeed. I think a bless is going to be needed. I think a selection of arrows, because you're going to cast some spells like that. Oh wow, you have a lot of things that you just did. A lot of things indeed. Oh dear. Let's see if we can take you on, eh? Probably not. That fire shield is going to hurt
What is it
quite a
now?
lot. I think a remove magic might be useful here. And will that do anything? Ah, you have time stop. You're a far more dangerous opponent than I thought you were. We might lose here horribly. We might be back here later. I'm amazed that you are yep, this is pretty bad. Because you've just summoned something horrible. A pit fiend. I think it's, curtains for the party. Oh yes, that was pretty terrible. You know what?
Now, come on, kill something now. Yeah.
We're gonna leave that open and we're gonna go away because there's no chance we're going to be able to defeat that opponent right now. Random lich in the middle of an inn happens more often than you think. So, let's not go there for a while. Let's go forward instead.
Declare yourself.
Hold, traveller. What is your business here in Athkatla? I am a simple merchant.
I deal in spices and silks. Spices? Is that a fact? Stand and deliver whilst I search you. Now really, there is no cause for that. I think there is. Here then, is this some of your spices? Why yes. Yes they are. Though, if you were to think them suspect, would a few gold and a sample turn your eye? A few gold, you say? I don't know. I think you will find my spices well worth it. It is especially difficult to acquire lotus petals of such a dark hue, almost black. You've a deal. On your way then. Thank you very much, good sir.
Well, it looks like they're not too attentive at the city gates. We could have a conversation with you. Might be worth it.
Declare yourself.
Hail, traveller. Be advised that you are on the edge of the limits of Athkatla's guard. Within the city, you abide by laws that protect you and that do not extend outside. What should I be wary of if travelling outside the city? There are many dangers, though if you are alert, you should be quite safe. Wild beasts are always a concern. There may also be the occasional raiding party of bandits or a wayward troop of scum from the Sicilician Empire. There is a major skirmish happening with them, but is far to the south and will not reach us. Is there anything else you wish? I must return to my post.
Might I ask what you are doing with Black Lotus? I couldn't help but overhear.
Mind your own business, fool. Move along.
The glory of arms.
And when we come back, folks, we will leave Athkatla and head out into the world beyond. We could go to the fortress that Nalia asked us to go to. We could go to Trademeet. We could go to the Umar Hills. Or we could go and head over to the place that we need to go and hand over those acorns that we've had all this time. We have had some acorns in our inventory for a very long time, and I need to figure out how to get out of here. There we go! I figured it out. This is a very small area, so typically you can't double-click and go somewhere else, much like you can in other places. And so, when we come back, adventuring beyond the city, there's quite a lot of it to be had. A lot of quests indeed. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.